so I want to encourage you guys to literally like just get in it, just like do it, because if you're thinking so hard, time is doing this. It's literally like, and then you're still here, and time is moving and you're still here. So it's like, whatever it is, make a decision. I don't know who this is for today. I know it's for someone, but whatever it is, make a decision, do it, and push your business along so that you can see the level of success that you want to see in your business. Okay? At that event I went to this weekend, it was so amazing to see so many entrepreneurs telling their stories. I was in like story heaven. They were talking about how they allow fear to keep them from moving forward for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. They were saying how they allowed every excuse in the book to keep them from moving forward. Some people talked about their children being excuse, time being their excuse, money being their excuse, all of these things. Some people talked about not just fear, but procrastination. One guy said he was literally sitting in front of his desk and he would surf Facebook all day and he would tweet all day. And then 5 o'clock would come around and he hadn't done anything. And he couldn't get out of that spiral. He wasn't sure what it was. And so I started asking questions. Like I got excited. I'm like, okay, so now you're here and I hear you talking about where you were. What was that changing force? What was that deciding factor that made you decide that brought you from point A to point B? And each and every one of them said that they sat down with themselves and made a core decision, that they just decided. And they didn't just decide mentally, but emotionally. They had decided that they were fed up and that they didn't want to move. One guy said it took for him to find out his house was being foreclosed on. He said the day that he got the notice that they were going to foreclose on his house, he made the decision, this is not my life. I am better than this. I can do more. A lot of them, it was around something traumatic that happened. You know, one lady said her boss basically sexually advanced. You know, he touched her, actually. And she's a very beautiful woman. And she was dealing with that from her boss, and she had been putting up with it because she made such great money, but she felt like that she was prostituting herself out. Hey, Henry. She felt like she was, so she said, I don't want this anymore. I'm so much better than and she said it was kind of like a pattern for her and her jobs, and so she wanted more. And so she decided she was going to step out and do her own thing. It was enough is enough. And so my question to you today, for the staffingpreneurs that are in the space where they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this business. Yeah, I'm into the business. Because I see many of you kind of diving in and out of the Facebook group, but you're waiting on something. What the hell are you waiting on? Right? But it's like you're creating these I want to say a bad word, these mind FUCK games with yourself. You're creating them and you're living off of them. And you're not allowing yourself to really show your true potential. You're not allowing yourself to really stretch out and do the things that you know that you're beyond capable of doing. You're just sitting in and sulking in with these mind games that you're playing with yourself. And my question to you today is, when are you going to emotionally and mentally decide that enough is enough and that you are ready to see your business grow? Now, another topic came up. I started asking about money. Like, at what point did you go from, okay, now I've decided that I'm going to do this business. You were emotional and you started driving major action into your business, but you weren't making any money. And now you're here at the $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $5 million, 10. There's a guy in there who was way beyond that. And you got to that mark financially. Like, what shifted? What brought that to life? And each and every one of them said their mindset. They said it was in the beginning, at first, it was kind of like a struggle because they were in like this unstable state. So it's like, if I could just get anything, if I could just get that one, if I can get just that first, and these were on all different types of businesses. They weren't just in staffing. So it was great to see that everyone kind of shares the same challenges around starting a business. So they're like, it was just a mindset, And so when they really start to realize, like, I'm not going to focus on the money, on what I'm going to make right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to open my mindset to believe that money is just going to flow to me, or the right clients are going to flow to me, the right people are going to come to me. Then they said that's when the floodgates really open, and they saw far beyond a success, far beyond what they could have ever imagined initially for the business. So, and I'll tie in, because I'm going to blog about this, because it was really an exciting event. But I just want you guys to start thinking about where you are mentally around the business, where you are emotionally around the business. What are you talking to yourself about? What are you saying to yourself? How many of you are waking up in the morning and creating affirmations for yourself with feeling and passion? Or are you just too busy and you've got to go right into whatever it is that you're doing, not taking time to internalize what your actual goal is around the business? How many of you are literally writing down your goals every day to impress those goals on your subconscious mind? Do you understand? How many of you even understand the psychology around money, right? I think that's a core training session I should really do. For those of you who need it, like the psychology. Do you even know what money really is? Most people think that it's this. They think that it's this, and it's not. It's so much more. It is, but it's so much more. So how many of you are really taking in the psychology of money? You understand? And so I really kind of want to get your mind process, your thoughts, around where you want to go, where you want to take your clients, where you want to be in the future, and start looking at things future-based so that you can go back and start building to get to that goal. This is your business. Don't be left behind thinking everything is hard or overwhelming. Embrace your business. Get excited about your business. Love your business. Love on your business. Love in your business. And just bring it to life, because it is so possible with the right thought set and the right feelings behind. Can I get a hello from anybody? Anybody? Hello. Y'all are quiet. Hello. Can I get some high fives? What you got going on here? It is Monday morning. Are y'all ready? Are you ready to take over this week? Also, one of the other things that I would like to encourage you to do, if you're not networking, is get into events around other entrepreneurs where you can feel their energy, and that energy can rub off on you, so that their mindset and their positive energy and their feelings rub off onto you. Thank you, Henry. High five. I appreciate you. They rub off onto you so that you can experience great things. I'm not going to call anybody out today, but there are some staffingpreneurs that they're less and less interactive, and I feel like they've given up. And I don't want you to give up on this business. This is literally one of the most lucrative markets you can be in today. And if you do this business right, you can be far more successful than you will ever freaking imagine. But it's all you get. You just have to put in the work in the beginning aggressively in order to see your dream come to life. After a while, you'll hire people and they'll do the work, and you'll just focus on the strategy. Hey, Sharon, thank you for being here. You'll focus on the strategy. Your team will be implementing and doing the work. But right now, in the beginning, you're putting in the work to set up that process, to set up the infrastructure, to set the money flow in so that you can go in and hire other people so that they can do the work. And then you can open up another agency and open up another agency, or get it prepared to be sold, or you can go public. Or you can just sit on the beach if that's your thing. That's never been my beach, to just sit on the beach and not work. I enjoy actually giving back to society, but that may not be your thing. Maybe you're building this business just so that you can relax. That's your thing, whatever. But you want to put the time and energy in now to position yourself to be able to do that. Okay? To be able to do that. You've got to. Once you put that work in, and it's only for a short period of time, once you get past that point, hire a team and you're good to go. Dawn said, I can't wait to be in a position to hire. And some of you may not even want to hire a full team. Maybe it's a virtual team that you'll hire. Those are very common today. Maybe it's a virtual team. Maybe you're so small and you just want to focus on executive search, and that's all you do. and you wait for your checks every 2 to 3 months, unless you're like a beast like me and you're filling the positions on a consistent basis, right? So Dawn said, I worked at the beach this weekend, had to leave because it got too hot, but I love being able to work from anywhere. Honey, I love being able to work from anywhere. I love being able to work from anywhere. I literally love being able to work from anywhere. You know, why you think I'm working on my body over here? Because a friend of mine is having a yacht party next year, and I have this dream of being very curvaceous in a white two-piece. And so I've got to put in the work now so that when I get on that yacht, I'm not the only one looking there looking crazy with rolls, you know? And so, but I've got to put the work in now in order to enjoy the benefit later on. And believe you me, I'll be taking my laptop, even though we'll be there having fun. So, like, you know, what are your dreams? Like, what are you working towards? You working towards building a team? You working towards freedom? You work financial freedom, time freedom, vacation freedom, family freedom, legacy. What's your why? Why are you doing this? Like, let those things fuel you. Hey, Kathy, it's good to see you. Let those things fuel you so that you can achieve the things that you want to achieve in this business. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, I just want you guys to be able to win it. How much time are you going to spend on your business today versus spending on somebody else's business? That's the big question. Have you decided that? How much time? How many of you are waking up, have decided to wake up an hour earlier than work so that you can work on your business? How many people have decided they're going to stay late? They're going to stay up an hour later than what they typically do to work on their business? How many? Like, I can go on and on and on and on, but that's what it takes for you to become successful in your business. And so I encourage you with love and with a full open heart to start really pondering these things so that you can be, you know, so that you can grow in your business. I want you to grow. I want to see you grow. I want you at boot camp, right? I want to do some amazing things. I want to see my staffingpreneurs there. Okay? All right. Happy Monday. Bow! I had to scream it out a little bit. Y'all know when I get excited, I got to scream. Happy Monday. I look forward to each and every one responding with answers to some of those questions under this video. Like, if it's not now, in 10 minutes and 15 minutes. And I would like to know who's committed, right? Who's really honestly and truly committed to making this business grow, to impacting people's lives.